Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway.
He's number 3. He might get put in the game just because he looks like this.
From his end zone is Ray McLeod.
Come here.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Bro, I'm so trash at this game, bro.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Oh, I'm about to say off the muscle is crazy.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell.
Bro, he's not even playing.
Before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Steps away to his left. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
What?
And he nearly got the 1st himself,
And
but
I
it
got
appears
no
he's going to
run
be about a
play
yard
here.
or 2 short.
Come over here, Debo. And I actually want you on one of those, and you on one of those. Said hi.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. Looking deep for Jennings. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. The surprise.
Your box. I'm strapped. I suck at the game. Bro wasn't even playing and he picked me off. I'm trash.
Here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He's got a man, complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
What the hell?
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run here with Dillon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Backfield.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Dillon.
Wow, bro, make a tackle maybe?
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him in range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, Something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Here's Rodgers.
Oh my gosh, Armstead picked that off.
So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and
Fred
goal.
Warner plays D.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea
Hey,
that
my
if they didn't
gosh,
get it,
Mike.
they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down.
You were right there.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Why didn't you just pick it up? Got it down or something.
2 yards on the touchdown there.
I picked the wrong
Packers'
slant.
decision to go for it pays off with 6
Usually
points.
pass to the left.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Really, bro? Like, you're corny. I'm not bad at the game,
This.
Bucky.
They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to
I just
try
like
an
to play
onside
for
kick.
fun, bucko.
Now a timeout called for by the offense.
Sweat so
They'll have
hard,
2
man.
remaining
Why?
as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Just trying to play the game and have fun.
Now after the touchdown, here's
Get me
Crosby
the
to kick it
ball.
away.
Gay.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets
I need my
past the
nigga Turpin,
25
yo. He
into
got
the
the
27
burns. He
yard
be getting
line.
bat.
The San
Great work.
Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it. But I just want teams to always
What does that
weigh
do?
risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
That's enough of that.
The 49ers
I didn't mean to pick that play.
To begin the second quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
What die audibles look like? Nothing I could use.
So from the 39 now, they'll come
Maybe.
up on a 1st and 10.
Maybe. So,
And now they'll throw with Lance.
oh my gosh, I'm throwing dots.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh my gosh, beautiful.
Here's Lance.
Oh, he's laying the shit for that.
That's complete out left to Ayuk.
There's no way, bro.
With a
Niggas are
3rd
just
and 2
getting off
coming
blocks
up.
like
They got
that.
8 yards there.
What am I doing?
They'll come to the
Same thing.
line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Real fast.
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
I'm about to say there's no
He'll
way he's
look
guarding both
downfield for
guys.
Kittle. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Lance and company going on 4th down.
What was
Heavy
that?
traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take over
Wide
a
bird
couple
hiccup.
yards shy of midfield.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Ooh, give me
A sea
those.
of defenders have intercepted.
I'm the best user in the game, Bucko. I have no offense, but all I have is defense. Give me ball back, please.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's
man, so inconsiderate. Let me get up the time with their ball. Like, oh, no way he's getting hands on me right there.
We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys. Really, on either
Okay,
side.
but there's actually just no way.
That's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Like, this is getting
6
old.
yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
I need you to do me a favor and do that. Instead of all that, I'm going to just put you on that.
To throw, it's Lance. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
He's supposed to house move. Alright, I'm throwing bullshit.
Good effort there, trying to take a
He's in
shot,
cover
but it's
too.
3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the
Why
game.
can't I just have fun in the
50-50
game?
ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe
What
want to
did
look
I
at some
just
safer
do?
routes after the interception he had that ended
I
their
set up
last
that great
drive.
block. That's what happened.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have the first down.
A lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
Go, nigga, down. Hot.
Lance now on 1st down. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the 1st half.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Working from the gun, Lance. Escaping the pressure right. Got his target, Samuel. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Boy, Stokes got
Lance on
that.
target to Samuel. First.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really
I went out of bounds for a reason,
able to move,
but okay.
evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a
Do I
first
try
down.
this? I think I try it.
This offense finding its legs
Ooh,
now.
I
Here's
think I
another
try it.
1st and 10.
But I don't know, I'll be fine.
Again, it's Lance. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
How?
And this is thrown to the
There's literally a
sideline.
receiver over
receiver
there.
in the area,
There's no
though,
way
and
they just
that's
did
gonna
that.
bring out a flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
The Lance going to throw. This one caught by Kittle, and he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one good for 21 yards. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run with
He's
Mitchell.
Tusk, yeah, I ain't gonna
And
lie.
he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
I don't even
Back at the
understand
5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Call a hutch, Trey.
Lance looking to throw it. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Juwan Jennings. A 5-yard and touchdown. And the Niners are an extra point away from drawing level. Gold with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Why is he in the game?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
I actually am so bad at this game. Yeah, bro, I'm straight. Bro's watching my stream
The
for real.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket.
So what happens
Go
if
ahead and
I
try and get
just
some points and feel great going into the half.
don't do that?
That's a real nice job right there. Working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. On first down, Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And they'll have it in the red zone.
Maybe I could if I just do that. Okay, that's cool. I got 3 differences.
A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. He's got Watkins on the out route. And the Packers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Yo, Madden can't be for real.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
He said off the 6 of walking on. We could have a snore on.
They'll look to run with Dillon. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now this time Rodgers will throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's
actually ridiculous. I'm getting no pressure.
But not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. To throw is Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I pressed the wrong button.
From From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Oh my gosh, I saw it. I just wasn't paying attention.
He's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And the stop will come
What are my
inside the 5
safeties
at the
doing?
4. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They run once more with Dillon.
Oh, I'm in that backfield.
About 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
They'll try and run for the first with Dillon.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
A.J. Dillon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers have taken the lead as they go right
Spread
down the
offense is
field and score
crazy
on the opening
because I
drive
can't
of the
run
second
man how
half.
I want to. Unless I change it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby
I'm
to
trying
kick
to
it
keep
away.
change here, trying to look for man. It's kind of annoying. I'm taking it out.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Bro, I'm talking about where's 2K, bro. I don't
Set to get this
have
drive
that
underway.
game. I'm not buying it.
And
I
this
ain't gonna
game
buy
was
this
also
game.
at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening
Wow,
drive
no way
touchdown
you
here in the
did
3rd
that.
quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think?
I'm a Madden
Because
player,
right now
brother,
they might
man.
start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And Lance's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Lance finding Ayuk there for a Niner first.
They'll look to
Should
throw.
get it right over that side.
Being chased out left. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Lance
Dancing to his left.
There's no way we're dropping the ball.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot
We
of
can't.
game plans in
You
today's
can't be
NFL.
serious.
Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the
What is this
quarterback
play?
hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he
Okay.
flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another
Can I move you
incompletion.
outside? Okay, of course not. Can I move you inside? And bro, that's really not going to do anything for me. Let's run the play anyway.
Lance looks to throw again.
It will. Oh my
He'll be
gosh.
taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Packer
Now watch
territory
this.
now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
I'm going to do it again. But in
Throwing now is
reality,
Lance. Flushed out
I
right.
thought his
On
joint
the
at the
run,
top.
he'll let this go
House
deep
is
right
like, oh.
side.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra
Come
spring
on,
in their
Madden,
step,
what the
doesn't
hell?
it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball. And that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were.
Lance now on 1st down.
And this complete to Mitchell.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Lance. This is caught. Touchdown.
I'm about to say, like, there's no way he's jamming my mans up the field like that. Like, come on now.
An extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
He said cheese. But George Kittle is 6'6", 240. None of your DBs are 6'6", 240, big brother.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
He's tough, bro.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone.
Oh, how am I missing hit sticks?
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Okay, we are going to change.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Midge used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
There's no way he threw that like that.
Intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
There's no way he just threw that like that. Why am I running PA bootlegs for real? But like, there's no way he threw that like that. Why did he go out like that? He was supposed to go out, not up.
And often pay the price.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Second and 4. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Rodgers to throw on second down. That's
oh
complete.
My gosh, bro. Why am I not putting bro out there?
Just shy of the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Caught by Cobb. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited
set bro
about.
up for excellence.
The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josiah DeGuara. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
And one pop thick, but it ain't
Extra point up and good.
I cannot believe I threw that
bullshit. The lead is now 21-14.
I mean...
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Lance looking to throw. Flush to his right. Completes it to Samuel. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Now Lance. Forced out to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Here's Lance. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A very solid gain of 27. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Lance back to throw.
Oh my gosh, no way I pressed the wrong button.
He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
He just danced away from that one defender on his way to a gain of about 7 yards.
There's a reason I start screaming.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.
He said, pint of Lockhart and 1 pop thick. But it ain't molasses. I low-key like this team. I mean, Chandler Jones look like he's 80. He's a 97 overall. That's kind of crazy.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
What does this bitch want from me, bro? Why does she keep going, bro? I'm not answering.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. You often say that.
I ain't no Lockhart and 1 pop thick, but I ain't no ass. Why is this nigga in the game, yo?
Where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Elijah Mitchell, 67 yards. And the 49ers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
What you say, bro?
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
What, bro? What'd he say? Garbage? I promise you, bro, I probably won't run the ball again. Calm down, bucko. Well, I don't run the ball. I just usually do it. I hate when niggas run the ball in this game. I don't even run the ball for real.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Buying time to his left.
It's actually made Williams that much time in the pocket.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to. as he released it, and it's second down. The loss, and now 3rd and 12.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going. It's exactly what you're looking for.
And this one caught by Travis Kelce, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Oh my gosh, the quick hike is crazy.
This one complete to Mecole Hardman. He's got room at the 30, and they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more.
That's 2 picks right there.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time.
Ooh, what is he doing? I put you in the flats for a reason, bro. Go pick that off.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage.
Oh my gosh, Madden.
And they're just attacking right
it's like
now.
I'm coaching little kids.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Mahomes gonna
wow,
throw.
no way.
And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Butker's kick here is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points.
Why is this nigga in the game, yo?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored.
Horrible pass.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
Well, that's a drive killer right there.
Said, I don't know why caught it. One pop pick, but it ain't molasses.
And it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
I mean, you play defense like how I used to play D.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
Thank
Eluding
you.
the pressure right.
Thank you.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Bro, we play the same defense. We run man and then put people in the corners and flats, bro.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling bringing in that one from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs have moved out in front. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 10-7.
Whoa.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Ooh, I didn't even know I could do that.
Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous.
And this is, oh my goodness.
We don't play the same team.
Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 75 yards. And the Niners are able to move back in front. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Yeah.
Fields it right around the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
I know, walk out and I want pop thick, but it ain't molasses. Nigga, I got
the
so
Chiefs
much
offense about set to begin this drive. The offense coming back out here, plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Being chased out left.
Thank you. Give me those.
Intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming.
That's just Bosa being Bosa, bro.
And the interception.
Why is this bum-ass nigga Jennings in the game, yo?
He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't even want to do that, bro. Like, he's actually so trash.
Here's Lance to throw it. Flushed out right. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Lance. Flush to his right.
Wow, that's weird.
Caught by Ayuk. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 16-yard touchdown. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Gold with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Give them 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Now, let me not do all that. Let me do 15. Let's see what happens.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete.
Yes,
Out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
No
Play
way,
number
man.
7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, you have to be aware defensively that you've got 2 goals because obviously you're trying to prevent the touchdown, but you're also trying to keep them from getting a 1st down as well. That time they weren't up to the task.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Isaiah Pacheco.
I said, what? Yeah, man, I'm not doing this. Fast. Encore coach, but right now, I'm not going to pass.
Final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by Butker is
Corner
on
to me,
target.
I was popped his ass.
21-17.
Up top, where you finna go? Trying to stop and see the man.
Now
That's a
after the
kidding, bro.
touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Oh, shit.
Taking it about the 1.
Hey.
Not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Bro, it's the 2nd quarter, bro. Can this game hurry up?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see how this is played offensively. They hit the
Oh, way I
line.
gave
He
that
lost the
thing
football.
up.
It's loose. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Niggas is coughing the pillow.
Remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes eluding the pressure and in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
He scored on the ground
through the air. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Butker on for the PAT. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Just don't go.
After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
Got returned. Oh, that's kind of crazy.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Are you talking to me?
One possession game, not much time left. Obviously, we'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
Room here to run.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Lance now on first down. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
What is that? Oh.
On first and 10, here's Lance.
This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle as the first half is winding down.
And the Niners have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Why does this bitch keep texting, bro? Oh my gosh, bro. Stop the fuck. Gosh, bro, damn, bro, leave me the fuck alone.
Not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
What happens when
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there, you throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
It got his man complete. Timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 40.
He just housed that nigga, bro. I'm weak.
The kick by Gold is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now.
It's 31-24 at half, bro. Oh my gosh, bro, can this game end?
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. This taken in at the goal line.
Merge, little nigga.
Get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe,
like for bringing them
to get things going here in the third quarter.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes escaping the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tarvarius Moore able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. McLeod to return it. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return.
And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what
is this ever gonna work
for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays.
No way you're in zone now.
The possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr.
Oh, wow.
Davis. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk with his second
Bro, you were in
touchdown.
man, bro. You got hit with a double move. Bro, Reed is a safety, not a cornerback.
Quickly to add on to their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Hey, bro. That boy Eric Reed's a kicker now.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. A solid return, pretty
That
good
boy
field
got them
position.
burns.
They'll start at the 32. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last
way I
appearance.
just
They
did
couldn't
that.
really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Nicole Hardman, 63 yards.
Nicole Hardman.
And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards that time.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
You're about to just do that anyway. Oh.
On the draw, here's Mitchell. And some room to work. Taking it right down Broadway. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Elijah Mitchell, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
What the fuck was I even about to try to do?
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
I picked up.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
A third quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10.
Now here's Mahomes, sliding out of the pocket. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
I'm guarding this nigga Travis Kelce one-on-one. Nigga, what's up?
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Okay, never mind.
Flush to his right. Throw right side,
Why
going
did
to
he
be caught
leave
by
that?
Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offensive game plan is just
I'm just running any type of
When you
coverage.
think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And again, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
That's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
I just need to stop, man. I'm over here getting cooked.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And this will move the
I didn't
chains
commit to
again
the
as
blitz.
tackle's going to be made at the
I would have probably got in there,
49ers
too.
42. Well, Mahomes finding his burner, Hardman for the KC 1st.
Let's run regular defense right now.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Dancing, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down again. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front seven. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. On first down, Lance going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw caught by Gray. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Throwing on first down is Lance. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. Now they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Mitchell will score. Touchdown, 49ers. What a game it's been for him in the backfield, Charles, as he pounds it into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, and he hits the end zone one more time, and his blockers cleared all those lanes. Before the snap, they called for the heavy unit, right? 3 tight ends coming on the field, and they got the job done clearing the way.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie
This
Gould
game
now
sucks,
to kick it
bro.
away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick.
I'm going to keep it a buck, bro. I ain't even get to press the button.
That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mecole Hardman, 48 yards. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Yeah, I can.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down.
Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
157 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Here's Lance.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. One play, 75 yards.
And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
368 passing yards. Oh my.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel.
Wow.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Throwing now is Lance.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And he had more
From
takeaways.
Kansas City, so long, everybody.
Petty don't matter. Far as the teller-tatter, I pray to God they rattle-tatter. Hey, what's a rapper? I started off that, now I'm better. I get capital. I help my people to get cheddar. I do business. Look here, stay out my business. I'm so iceberg slimish, stainless, not a blemish. I should have been to prison. No boy remorse, no cases pinned. I got the rolling flooded, soaking wet, but ain't been swimming. I'm the man now, ain't I? Work a plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player male. Say, what you talking that funky, get about my face, wearing that monkey. We not that, that might give you life advice. Get some money, 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 get some money. It's the paper power pastor, burning rubber faster than a call NASCAR. My solo, no sir, I am not a passer. I will not after any of you fever blistered. I'm the man now, ain't I? Work a plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player male. Say, what you talking that funky, get about my face, wearing that monkey. We not that, that might give you life advice. Get some money, get some money, get some money. Get some money, 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 get some money. Get some money, 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 get some money. Downstairs. What you mean? Girl, I told you I'd be ready. You always got excuses and you know I be on top of things. Punctual my proper name. On the dot is not your aim. Although we in love, we are not the same. I hit you on that celly. You said you needed 5, that was more than 12 ago. Claim you got your hands tied, time stuck like Velcro. Georgia Peach on east side like it's ATL. You lacking, you tripping, you slacking, impatient, be waiting, confused like what happened. You get attitude cause I'm getting mad, cause you wanna take 20 minutes and a half. And on top of that, I gotta get gas out of the freeway, picked up traffic. What the is you doing? We gotta dip. Cardi, yeah. Watch your tick. Waiting for that last minute for your hell. Now stop playing games, good.
moisturizer and the fit I had on yesterday. Uniform necessities, multiples of everything. Now your neighbor wanna come and speak to me like,
hey, how you doing? I ain't too bad.
ha 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 ha. Hit her with a few fake laughs. She talking my ear off. It's sympathy I lack. I care about one thing. What a at. Anyway, gotta pay a little more. See late to the jet. Got a jet cause the band leave at 8. And we got some fur on the upper deck. In the orchestra gon' play a score for every album project. You ain't scared to change cause it's ain't coming out your pockets. My fruity and slick. I'm rude a little bit. Don't be acting so appalled. All y'all girl let it put so much into tonight. And you just don't care. Now stop playing games. Gun, bring your downstairs. Come on, girl, let's go. Come on, girl, let's go. Tonight, just don't care. Playing games, girl, bring your downstairs.
I left something in the house.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gon' give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shut out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making a killing. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem.
Lil' tune, flow sinister, I'ma finish him. Many men gon' need ministers, I'm aiming them. Enemies, I'm the enema. I'ma on them, just like my keys, drop my on a dinner work. My thoughts I keep confidential, it's consequential. Philosophies unidentical, I'm not in it. My Siamese brother Benjamin, that's how I stick to him. These diamond bees, all BBs, I call them Vivica. Skating underneath a bridge, stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids, ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins, I need a 10, stay muddy to the lid, 800, eat it.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gon' give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Never lied in my rhymes, you can go ask Jennifer. That's my mom's name. I create and find change. My mind frame ensures that forever I reign.
It's that hate, boy.
Yeah, my day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want on his chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this. Wave till they seasick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time efficient. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in their pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. But when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. A fairly short kick from the 14. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play there for Philly. 52 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he rifles one incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
But no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Flushed out right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Back to throw. Fields.
Flush to his right.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Fields to Kmet there for a Chicago first. Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
They'll run. This is Khalil Herbert.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because
under pressure, and they got to him again.
Kaiser White, the former safety, gets the sack. They'll make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. To throw is Fields.
Eluding the pressure right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Fields on 3rd down.
Oh, and the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Herbert will take it in. Touchdown, Bears. So a great start. They force the turnover on the other side and then take it down the field on their first drive and finish it off with a short touchdown run.
Nice and efficient. Excellent job blocking. Finds the gap and barrels into the end zone. Great way to finish off that drive.
They'll try and run it here. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. A short kick taken at the 18. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
A throw down the field, caught by his running back. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And good quarterbacks know that when things start to break down and they're forced to flee the pocket, they can often count on their running backs to try and bail them out. That happened on that play. Nice gain.
On first down, it's Fields. Flushed out right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Now Fields. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Touchdown, Bears. Treston Ebner. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
A short kick taken at the 18.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They go play action with Hurts. That one complete down the field to Smith.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Devontae Smith,
71 yards.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down.
Fields. Targeting more, and he's got him on the crossing pattern.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Khalil Herbert
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Fields trying to throw for it.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think.
And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Devontae Smith
as the first half is winding down.
And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Elliott on for the extra point. That's up and good. It's 22-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now it's Fields. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
A final shot before the break. Fields. He'll get that complete to Khalil Herbert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Boy, that is Darius Slay.
Offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball. You're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the 50, here's Fields. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
Here we go on 4th down. Fields flush to his right. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield.
There's no way. He just muscled Fletcher Cox.
And they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
A handoff for Herbert.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw?
What?
It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a first down. Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he's going to push his way down to about the 12. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On second down, a run with Herbert, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Here's Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. They sure went against conventional wisdom, calling a pass on 3rd and inches.
Had to be thinking to themselves, the defense is going to overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch. Didn't turn out that way.
They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They'll go again with Herbert. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Khalil Herbert taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bears are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
I don't care.
The offense, Charles, you take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead
talking
as well
about virtual Madden.
What it does is let you feel like you're in control.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I just told you I don't care. Like, I'm in the same monotone voice. It's a virtual video game, bro. You're probably 35 years old with 2 children. Just tuck them in. It's the only time to play the game. I am 19, sir. I'm going to go live life after this.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll go down.
Oh, God, don't care. Why do people... It must have struck a nerve then, bro. I'm just chilling, bro.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
I don't care that I'm losing. It's a virtual video game.
Get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
Okay, to have fun. This is my first loss of the day, and I ain't even lose yet.
From long distance. Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
He said, Pino Lockhart and 1 pop thick, but it ain't molasses. I ain't bad though. It's just like he is. Niggas ain't about the game, he did. Pino Lockhart and 1 pop thick, but it ain't molasses.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Going deep here for
he still caught that.
It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And give him a gain of 37.
Pop pick, but it ain't
so the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith on the receiving end for Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
And after all that, they are set up in unbelievable field position. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
On 2nd and 7, Fields. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long.
Oh, I didn't get to do it.
Long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
What the fuck?
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football up a triple option, you've actually called that play.
He's back to throw. This is Smith with a grab. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
He'll look to throw.
And
going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Limited time.
That
incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On the very outer edge of field goal range, it would be 56 yards.
Just never have the person I want running them.
They'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that
You
one.
like kick the field goal.
It's just an incompletion
No.
and not picked to bring up 4th down. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to fire
No way
one
he
corner of
moved.
the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now Herbert to start the drive. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
But it ain't molasses.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. All eyes on Fields. Got an open man, it's Pringle. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now Fields. Going up top. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, like all great games, it came down to the final snap, Charles. They had to heave it and hope, but the Hail Mary ultimately intercepted, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and you never want to be in a situation where your entire game comes down to throwing a jump ball as far as you can. But in that situation, you want to loft it up and hope one of your guys can win in the air. This time, though, there was a defender who got up there, and that was the end of the ball game. Close one throughout. One team just had a little bit more at the end than the other.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.